So hello. Uh,
And
we just spent how much fucking time trying to set this up just to figure out that all I needed to do was change my rendering setting to OpenGL.
let's see. Technically, an hour and 40 minutes, but
I want to die.
if you really want to stretch it, 2 hours and 40 minutes.
All that time, and all I had to do was switch it from DirectX to OpenGL.
My God, there's the Wabai logo. Ooh, Wiggly.
So this was a game that Blood played that I've never played. And what made Blood want me to play this is when I made him play Medabots, and we just never ended up getting to it. So now we're getting to it, and I had never tried emulating it beforehand, which is why it took so long to get it to fucking work.
This was one of my favorite games playing up, growing up.
And this is very quiet for some reason.
Yeah. You ready to join the Mad Science Alliance?
Oh, I know that I don't want to fuck with.
Join the Mad Science Alliance now.
So we were gonna play the Wii version to make it easier since that one worked, but that doesn't let you use a regular controller. I would have had to use Wiimote stuff, which I've never done, and I didn't feel like setting up.
Oh no. Go kill Mongor.
Chance to prove yourself.
What do you think of his name?
Professor Fuseless.
Take control of my monster Gorbak and go help the mayor.
Also, when Blood described this game to me, because Medabots was what made him think of it, I thought this was like 2D with like pixelated or cartoony aesthetic. I was very surprised when I found out tonight that it was actually 3D models.
Yeah.
Another monster!
Niedervolten.
My village get all the monsters! Oh, did Useless send you? I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad we're here too.
About those creatures. They are blocking my path to re-election. I mean, my path home.
Well, we know what he likes. His house.
What'd this do?
Those are for later.
So I'm assuming I move in between these dots on the ground.
Yeah. Mongor versus Gorbak. Gorbak versus Mongor.
Welcome to combat. From here, you can control your monster's actions during a fight. Your monster is on the left side of the screen, and your opponent is on the right. The monster icon in the top left corner displays the health of each of your monster's parts. A part turns red when it is low on health, and black when it is knocked off. To select a part, move the left analog stick up, down, left, or right. Now try selecting a part. Good, good. You are now ready to select an action. You may notice that actions change when you select different paths. The battery number tells you how much energy your monster needs to perform an action. To choose an action, move the right analog stick up or down and press the X button. Go ahead and select any attack action.
We'll use this time to get adjusted to arms and limb switching.
Boom crane.
The boom crane.
Atomic
the
core.
atomic core. That's your chest.
Gunner Mark 4.
Trample feet. Phalanx. And you can literally just bite the bitch. So, the main goal, I believe, is to destroy the torso. The arms defend the torso. Good squeeze. And you got fucked up.
Ouch! It looks like your opponent has a strong right arm. Try to knock it off. When you select an action, the parts it targets on the opponent are highlighted. Now find an action that targets the right arm and select it.
Alright, so right arm is his punching one. Okay.
Yeah, the big glowy bastard.
Ah, I see, it glows red. Okay.
Yes. Technically. Gun. And now he's missing an arm.
Congratulations! You have knocked off
Congratulations!
Knocked off parts cannot be used during combat. Remember this when you face dangerous enemies. Legs become useless instead of being knocked off. If this happens, you can no longer flee from combat. That attack
Which is
drains
good
some
for
of
if you
your
want to kill
energy.
something and it runs away.
All monsters use energy to perform actions. To gain more energy, select the dodge or recharge action. Both are located on your monster's torso. If you select dodge, your monster gains a small amount of energy and attempts to avoid attacks. If you select recharge, your monster regains all energy, but does not avoid attacks. Now, select either dodge or recharge to regain some energy.
Alright, so let's think about this for a second. He just... Fair enough.
Alright, that's it. Oh, wait. Now you just need to know how to win. Simply knock off the opponent's torso to win.
Easy.
If that's too difficult, you can also knock off the monster's head, arms, and legs. Either way, you will be victorious. Now, defeat the monster!
Gun. Gun. No, it's C, splatter. Oh, good dodge. Which you totally planned. Looks like he's been
Disarmed.
Disarmed! And then you've been C-splattered.
Haha. I chose correctly. I paid attention to the enemy's...
Energy.
Yeah. I don't know why I actually struggled to think about that.
Chomp is usually a really good option because it deals a
And with
lot
the
of
fact it does
damage.
a fuck ton of damage, yeah.
Bite. Oh, you bastard. Mongor, how dare you? I thought we were friends.
My
Well.
parts aren't taking any more damage, so I'm assuming I literally just cannot lose this first fight.
Oh, you can. It's just that attack didn't deal enough damage to bring your parts to the next stage of color. It's not that you weren't taking damage, it's just that the damage wasn't significant.
Nice work. You are a fast learner. However, your monster has suffered some damage. Use field repair to heal your monster.
There's almost never a reason to not do field
restores
repair.
some lost health, and even attaches knocked off parts. Begin field repair by selecting the wrench icon. Now why don't you give field repair a try?
You didn't let me.
Because you're doing it now. Oh, so it does use both. Hope you're good at spinning. Spin to win.
So what I'm hearing is I should have it.
Select a different part.
No,
There you go.
I have to hold up the. I don't like that. I have to hold the left stick
I
up while I
shall miss
spin it
poor
to stay on the
Mongo.
head.
But I'm
Yeah.
glad for your progress, apprentice. You crushed that other monster!
Yeah, the field repair system is a little
So
awkward.
So what I'm not getting from this is buy a controller specifically for this game because I'm gonna fuck up my analog stick.
Gun. Ooh, looks like his arms are fairly weak. Ow. How vulgar. Oh,
You've been disarmed.
Disarmed.
Wait, I only broke one.
you've been slightly less armed.
It's a part you have already known. When this over,
Yeah. I get it, but I want to take off his other arm.
He was saying that it now deals extra damage to the remaining parts. If it attacks multiple parts, and one of them's missing, it applies that damage evenly to the other parts. Or say it
He has
attacks the
7
left.
damage he has to recharge, so... I mean, 7 better.
Yeah. Or if it attacks the left arm, it'll just switch to the torso, blah blah blah. You get how it be. Now let's hope he doesn't know judo. He knows science.
I got luck as fucking dodge because I just noticed his battery.
Ooh, horned skull. Do you want to repair?
Do I want to repair? Of course.
So, what's the Medabot in your profile picture now?
This is Medabots.
Oh, Medabots.
It's just from the Versus Ninja episode where his visor gets cracked and fucked.
Good job. How'd he get there so fast?
Accept my thanks. Feel free to return and explore our beautiful village anytime.
I've got plans for you. Return to the castle immediately.
Immediately?
Immediately.
Immediately. Hello, Fuseless.
Thanks. Your help was most appreciated. I am Professor Fuseless, Master of Mechanical Mad Sciences, and you are?
Doop doop a doop. Wow, you can have a long name. Oh no. Dr. Trucker hat. Horn.
Had to look it up to make sure I had to look up a video to make sure I spell it right.
Looks like you've reached the end of the name.
No. Look who's talking.
Haha, penis.
Clovis D. Clemens.
Haha,
Nobody's
what is
gonna
that?
fucking get that
Welcome to the
reference,
Mad
but I don't care.
Science Alliance, apprentice. Remember those ingredients you received in combat? You
No.
can view them in your new Igor. Igor is your own personal data management system.
Oh, I was hoping I got my own little hunchback servant dude.
Igor tracks your progress as well as your inventory. Let's look at your ingredients now.
Thick pipe.
We can use the ingredients you just saw to make a mechanical part to flatten your opponents. When you want to open Igor, use the select button. Go on, I'll meet you in my workshop. To save your game, select the Dat O Saver. Remember to save regularly, or you may lose progress.
We don't want to lose Dr. Dunwich. Monsieur Clementine.
If anybody
use my
is
equipment
curious
to
about that
perform
reference, though,
experiments, but
you
be
just look up
careful.
ephemeral rift, and you'll be blessed with the knowledge of Lovecraftian inspired ASMR.
Each experiment creates a specific monster part.
And this specific one is
The better you perform
Corvus
an
Dunwich
experiment,
Clemens.
the higher strength part you create.
And the reason I wanted to do the Clovis D. Clemens, one, the name just fits the style of this game. Two, he's Plague Doctor. So
If your quality falls to 0, you will fail the experiment and your ingredients will be destroyed.
well, I don't want that.
Boy.
The
Well, then
world
don't
goes
suck.
on.
Also, why does everything have to be called Otron? It's like Doofenshmirtz with his Inatas.
Yeah, it's the Fuseless Atron. The metal platter. I vote spool of wire. The higher the difficulty, the better. The part, if you do it good.
The welding gun with the left analog stick and hold the X button to weld. Fill the entire seam with the highest quality.
I was really good at this mini game.
Shake the right analog stick. Oh god. So hang on.
That's
you
only-
want me to use both analog sticks as well as the X button? Motherfucker.
You likely won't need to use the right analog stick if you're fast. Fill up as much as you can.
This is fucking weird as shit.
It is.
Yeah, I can see why this was on the fucking Wii now.
As fuck. This is probably the mini game that I was best at.
So I'm assuming that blue bar is the quality.
Yep, you are currently at 100% quality. I think technically you could stop now, but I wouldn't advise that just in case I'm wrong.
Well, at least they're very lenient with it.
Well, to be fair, it is also a difficulty 1 part.
But yeah. But like, Jesus Christ. Like,
Good welding.
Forgiving is an understatement.
Congratulating. Gregulorg. You have made a shield.
Not bad. Like in the old days. It was just the four of us back then. Masters of the mad sciences. Mechanical, biological, alchemical. Not one of us, Aaron Marty, became seduced by all the power he could potentially command.
Seems like a nice guy.
Argued over how to deal with him. Everyone went their separate ways. Anyway, let's go and attach this part. Fine work on that part, apprentice! If you want, you can view information on your new part using Igor.
The Igorotron.
In the Lightning Tower.
You could also make a new part if you wanted to.
That's true, I do have different parts.
I would advise keeping the thick pipe for right now, though. Which is your last part. Hey, you'll get more. It don't matter.
Ah. I thought I had the other shit too.
Yeah, you have the bent screw, but that's a secondary part.
No, like the skull.
That is a specific item for just the head category, I believe.
This is the Lightning Tower, a truly electric place. I'm taking my monster back. You'll have to make your own.
How
Build your
rude.
first creation here, apprentice. Then bring it to glorious life with a burst of lightning. Let me show you. No doubt there are scrap parts around here for you to use. Let me show you how to construct a monster. First, select the monster constructor in the middle of the room. Okay, this is the monster constructor screen. Your monster is on the right. The panels on the left show useful information. But I'll tell you about that later. For now, let's just build a monster.
Yes!
Because I
The
didn't know
cursor
about
with the
this
left
game
analog stick
going on
over
because-
each area and press the X button to select it.
Yeah, it wants you to select every category.
Not bad. Notice how those arrows move when you select a different area? You can use those arrows to choose what parts your monster is using.
So the thing I tried to do.
Right now, your
Yes.
monster isn't using any parts. Use the left analog stick to move the cursor over the head and press the X button to select it. Okay, let's see you make
no.
a monster. Choose whatever parts you like. If you want, you can use that arm you just made. As a test, I want you to construct a complete monster. Choose the rest of your monster's parts.
Leopard skull. Buckler shield. Club arm. Stone hacker. Ogre.
It's straight up ogre.
You gonna go with the buckler?
Yeah, why not? Oh, interesting. The arms aren't specifically left or right. You can use them on either.
Yep. I would go with the stone hacker or the ogre arm personally. Lead shoulder. Scale male body.
When you are
Gotta have
ready,
that beer gut.
select the charge button.
Someone skipped leg day. Whoops. Oh no, you lost the beer gut.
The last thing to do is give your monster a name. Every monster needs a good name, like Mongor or Gargantuanator. Name it well.
Craig.
His name is Bobby.
I don't know why, but I thought you were gonna name him Bongor.